Before I get started here today, I just want to quickly say to both John and Tara, thank you on behalf of all of us so very much for including all of us in part of your special day today. I know how much hard work, time, and effort you put into making this celebration as beautiful as it is, and we're all so fortunate to be able to share it with you now. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Jeffrey Milligan, and I've had the opportunity of knowing the Bauer family and being best friends with John since I was about 3 years old. I'm sure they consider me an extension of their family as much as I know John is mine. I've never been anyone's best man before. I'm sure John and Tara will attest how truly touched I was when John asked me to be his. It's certainly a role that I never really presumed required so much thought and reflection. But I've spent the last couple months thinking about what stories about John should I share with all of you today. You must trust me a lot in front of all you people who give me free rein. And I thought, what could I say that would convey just the right amount of respect that this occasion deserved, and ultimately I decided upon a story that, or a lesson more appropriately, that John taught me a long time ago one winter. John was the local newspaper boy in our neighborhood. He was the kid that woke up every morning, rain or shine, hot or cold, rolled up those newspapers, threw them in bags, threw them over his shoulder, and lugged them around to every house, within 1 or 2 square miles. Most people don't realize how hard it is to get those newspapers to your door every morning before you're even out of bed. I know I certainly didn't, at least up until the point when John decided to go on vacation one winter and asked me to fill in for him. I said, sure, what are friends for? And as luck would have it, as soon as John left for vacation, we got walloped with a massive snowstorm. So I knew the paper still needed to get delivered, and as I trudged through the snow and the cold and the dark, every morning I cursed his name under my breath, thinking he couldn't possibly come back soon enough. Well, sometime towards the end of the week, something different happened. I came across a house, and it had an envelope addressed to the newspaper boy, which was me. And inside of it was a bunch of cash, and I thought, wow, this is fantastic. These people must really appreciate how hard it's been delivering newspapers in all this snow. Right, so as I kept going on the paper route, I came across more and more cash-filled newspaper boy-addressed envelopes, and I thought, well, no, this is all starting to make sense. This is why John's, waking up and doing this horrible job every day. This was some secret, lucrative Bauer family game been handed down through the generations no one else is aware of. There was a reason why he was the only, the first kid I knew that had a Nintendo. Why he had the nicest bicycle out of all the kids in the neighborhood, and why his older brother somehow could afford a car that he didn't even drive and just let sit in the driveway. My cash-filled pockets and dreams of grandeur were very short-lived and soon shattered when John came home from vacation and explained to me the age-old philosophy of Christmas bonuses. This wasn't some random weekly occurrence. This was something he had worked all year for, and I was to return every last cent I had collected in his absence. So for the second time that week, I remember as he redeemed his hard-earned Christmas money from me, cursing his name under my breath once again. Today's a lot like Christmas, I think, in that it's a time for celebration, time to spend with loved ones, friends, and family, time to really appreciate all the people that we have around us in our lives. I know, John, that you have friends here from elementary school, friends from high school, friends that you've made after college. Your beautiful wife, Tara, I might add, you look absolutely stunning today. Not that you don't every day, but today, particularly stunning. It's amazing, really, as life progresses and matures and develops, how it grows richer and more fulfilling. And I think today's union and sacrament, John, between you and Tara is a perfect example of exactly that. Before I go on too long and you all get tired of hearing what I have to say, I want to say to you, John, how truly honored I am to stand here as your best man today. You're a man I respect. You're a man I'm privileged to call my best friend. Oh, I told myself I wasn't. And you're a man that would do anything for anyone if they'd ask you. That is, of course, if you ask John for his Christmas bonus money. Don't do that, he's going to say no. John, you're a very lucky man to be able to spend the rest of your life as Tara's husband. And Tara, you're one lucky lady to spend the rest of your life as John's wife. You're both starting a new and exciting time, a time with new family, a time with new friends, a time with new memories to carry forth, and I really couldn't be happier for the two of you. Before I go on too long and you all get tired of hearing what I have to say, John, I just Did. Oh, man. Listen, where were we? Oh, cow, are you serious, people? I want to take a brief opportunity, John, just to say something about your father. He was a man I grew up knowing, a man I grew up respecting. I know how much you looked up to him, as everyone did. I have no doubt in my mind that I can say to you with absolute confidence that he's looking down upon you today, and he can say, and he's saying how very darn proud he is of the man that you've become, how darn proud he is of the choices that you've made, and how darn proud he is of the beautiful wife that you've managed to trap into marriage for the rest of your life. Job well done, sir. I'd like to end by reciting a quick quote of something I read just the other day, and it simply said, marriage is not about finding a person that you can live with, but rather marriage is about finding the person that you can't live without. And I'm so happy, John, that you found that exact person in Tara. We have so much to be thankful for. We have so much to be able to celebrate. So please join me by raising your glasses and toasting to the new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. John and Tara Bauer. And you cherish each other forever. I love you guys both. Cheers.